Alright, what is going on, my fellow YouTubers and friends? My name is Sightless Player. You guys can look me up on Twitch, my other Twitch channel, PS4 Sightless Player. Alright, it's been a while, I haven't done a video like this. But I'm going to explain to you guys how I'm able to play this game as a blind gamer. So, for instance, I can hear these little clicks like this. And I needed someone before, anytime I get a new game, I need someone who's sighted to read the menus out. So I recorded on my recorder if I could memorize them. And then little indicators like this, like I know when I'm online when I hear this right here. Okay, that's loading up to go online. I'll make another noise. Okay, when you make that noise right there, I know I'm in the online menu type of thing here. And the only ones I really care about is right here. This is versus. I think this is tower battles, and this is King of the Hill. And another reason I know that is because, like I said, I needed someone to read these things for me. So this is King of the Hill. This is right here, regular King of the Hill, and this is Survivor. These are the two I play a lot on my stream. I want to back out real quick. Now, I want to go back to one player. So, for me to learn how to do certain things, like right here, this is towers, and then right here, these are the classic towers. This is, how you earn your coins and level up your factions and all that good stuff. But this right here is a classic tower, so these are your towers. And this right here, I do believe this has 5 towers here. This is like the classic tower. I think this is test your luck or test your might. And then this is either test your luck or test your might. It's one of those two. And then this is, what's the 4th tower is unless, and then back to survivor, and then right back to classic. And the only reason like I said, the reason I know what I'm doing is because I had someone read these towers. And I also like to make little noise as you cycle through them, so I'm able to know what tower I'm playing depending on which way I flick my D-pad, and they kind of loop all the way around like this. This is me just playing around, but yeah, that's what it does. And then when you go to, that's a story mode here. This is towers. And then this right here, this is the tower challenges. Okay, this one always starts in the middle, and so this is hourly. The left one right here is premiere. And then I went back to the middle, and then I go one to my right, and then this is daily. Well, once you memorize this stuff, you could just, if you want to go daily, real quick, I could just, go twice to my left, and this is daily. I can go one to my right, and this is premiere. Go right back in the middle. So I like the fact that these little things, they have little indicators depending on what tower you want to be in. And like I said, the only reason I know these things is because I had someone read this, and it doesn't change. So it always stays in the middle. So when you go in that tower, it stays in the middle all the time. Now let's go to practice. This is practice right here. This is practice free types, but we'll go to practice. Okay, and it took me a while to learn this one too, because once you're Scorpion, of course when you're first player, you're Scorpion, you start on your left side if you're Scorpion, and if you're Sub-Zero, you start on your right side. So when I play online, sometimes I'm first player, so I'll be Scorpion, like that, or I can be Sub-Zero. So the reason I hit the characters when I play online is because that lets me know where I'm starting off at. If I'm first player, second player, and realistically sometimes it helps me because if I'm cycling through the board here
Devora,
and I want to be
that's Reptile,
Sub-Zero here, but I don't want to play Sub-Zero, I can easily know, okay, Scorpion is like right there. I could cycle through the menus. As far as learning which variation I play, I had someone read me all the characters and then the variations in the order that it comes in. Because when you play Scorpion, it starts as Nujitsu. Now, it's in the middle, so I go from my right to my left. I never go left to right because that's not how that works for me. So, I know this is Nujitsu. I think this is Hellfire, and I forgot his other variation over here. But it always starts in the middle. So Liu Kang's always. This one was always in the middle. This is Dragonfire, I do believe, and then this is Duelist. So I always go for me. I always go to my right twice if I want Duelist. I mean, yeah, I could go right here to my left and go Duelist, but I got so used to doing it this way that I kind of it's easier just for me to remember that way. So I just my take. So we're gonna pick a character. We'll go with and then it, you know, the reason it doesn't take time, but you could hear them walking up. You know, when you're selecting them, like this is Kenshi right here, which is cool, right? You know, but when you're fighting online, you don't have much time to hear every little character walking up on the mid screen right here. You know, like that's Jax. So you kind of have to memorize the board a little bit faster because some people are just impatient when you're playing. So when I'm doing this, you know, I'm not doing it just to troll people. I'm kind of doing it because I'm trying to figure out which character I want. Sometimes I forget, you know. Like Goro's right here. He's right next to Tremor. You know.
Scorpion, Sub-Zero.
So we'll do Scorpion and Sub-Zero just for the example here. Okay. Now the reason I have the music off is because that's my phone going off. Alright, if you guys hear that little noise right there, and if you have headphones on, I urge you to put your headphones on all audio, and you're gonna hear this gleaming noise in your ear. Now right now it's on my right side, so I can't throw that interactable. See, I can't do it. I'm pressing the little button and it's not happening. So this is how I know I can interact with these stuff on the stage, because they make the noise. Like right now I can do it now because it's gleaming. See how I threw it? Only, see, if I flip this way, it's still on my right side. I gotta go near it. If it lets me. Okay, now you don't hear it anymore. See, I don't hear it anymore. So let me walk up a little bit. And this is cool because you can hear them walk. So look, I'll walk real cool. See? I can hear them walk depending on which character you are, except when you're Jason, because when you're Jason, you can't hear him walk because he doesn't walk. So the way I know where my character is right now, he's on my left. I can throw my spear. I can go real far, so I can tell he's really, really far. So I can throw the spear from the distance. You know, I'm not the best MKX player, but you know, those are the reactables right there. You can hear that little noise there. Again, like I said, it's, right now it's on my left ear, and I just jumped off. I think that's a lion. I think it's a lion in this game. And there you go. I jumped off of that. So that's how I'm able to not know what stage I'm in, because it doesn't read the stage. Like for instance, the pit, I have to really hear certain indicators that let me know I'm in the pit, because they make certain sounds, especially when you walk. Here, I'll go in a fatality move list here. Okay, so the fatality moves list. Let's go with let's just go with Aaron Black here.
Liu Kang,
Here.
Johnny Cage, Aaron Black.
Let's go to Aaron Black, and I think let's just pick this one, and then we'll pick his
Reptile.
whoever this guy, and I think this is the pit. Okay, so there we go. Now, I was gonna say finish him, but we're not gonna finish him just quick. What?
Finish him.
Okay. It makes a little... See, it sounds different in the pit. So let's go finish him. So, to throw him down the pit is 3 downs in a circle. There you go.
Aaron Black wins. Fatality.
Okay, and every character has their own button indicators. And the only reason I learned that is because I go into the fatality moves list and I test it out looking it up online, and then I just practice it because this is good. Like his fatality for Aaron Black, it takes me a while, but if you go, it's about half screen, so I always go 3 back, and we'll do his first fatality, which is that one.
Aaron Black wins.
There you go.
Fatality.
And then his easier fatality is, of course, his full screen one, which is pretty easy to do when you're fighting online. And this also, I also do this because I figure it lets me know which faction I'm with. So let's see if I have the... Nope, I don't have these just yet. Nope. Forward, back, forward. Nope. Back, forward, forward. Nope, I don't have any of those. Okay, so I just have the forward, forward faction. So I'm with...
Killer.
Aaron Black wins.
Okay, so I'm with Special Forces because I'm trying to earn that.
Faction kill.
I'm trying to earn that trophy before MK11 comes out. So let's see if I could reach 50 in all these factions. Okay, that little indicator I can tell if who's sending me a friend request or whatever because my PS4 reads it. Anyone who's familiar with the PS4 and the Xbox, they do have accessibility features on those consoles. So let's go on a quick match. We'll just do a quick match. And then single fighter. So yeah, that's how I'm able to play this game as a blind gamer. You could hear the little interactables. I mean, I guess I could put the music on, but I tend to like listening to music that I like listening to, so I don't put the game on, and it makes me hear everything. So but yeah, so hopefully this helped, and hopefully this explained a little bit how I'm able to play this game. I'm not the best speaker when it comes to presenting stuff, so hopefully I did my best in explaining how I am able to play this game. So with that being said, my friends, feel free, if you want, to subscribe, like, and share. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any other questions, or if you're just curious. You know, don't be afraid to ask any questions. You know, there are no questions I won't answer. So you know, feel free to leave a comment. Follow me on Twitch as well, and on Twitter if you want to. Feel free. So with that being said, till next time, my friends.